So in the last video of the Range Rover Evoque, it was the last video on the Range Rover Evoque.
That was the plan.
That was the plan, but as usual, I snagged this vehicle, and quite quickly, within 2 days, the turbo went on it. It started making a horrible squealing noise. So there is an issue there. Now, we have bought a cassette for it. It's not the first one we've changed, unfortunately. No. We have done a few, and they are an absolute nightmare to get to.
They're not the easiest, are
they?
They're
not, but quite a lot of people was really interested in this car. It's a lovely little car. So we do need to get it turned around and find it a new owner,
I'm going
mate.
to get it in and strip it.
Yeah, make a start
see
on
what
it.
we find.
Yeah, so you can see how tight it is there. But we have, like I say, we've done them previously, so kind of got to know a little bit of how to work on these and work round stuff. But no time for any waffle, mate, because it's quite a timely process. Let's get it in the workshop and make a start on it. Now, if you know and you've done one of these, you'll know they are so tight and annoying to do. You just don't get a lot of space there. You actually get more space in a 2.2. It's a bigger engine in the earlier car, but the way this one's designed, the Ingenium engine, very, very awkward. But we don't moan about it. We get on and start making a start on it. Now, Chris has taken the airbox out of this one and the engine cover off the top and the heat shield, but straight away he's noticed something and he wants to run it by me first. Let's take a look. Now, I was driving this car for a couple of days, and that's when the engine light came on and it kept making that horrible noise.
Like that whistling.
That whistling, and we both listened to it and we both assumed turbo.
Yep.
But we got to hold that fault. In fact, I've even bought a turbo cartridge for it.
I know, but...
And what did you find, mate?
So, in the process of stripping it down to get the turbo off, see this, you wouldn't normally have to take this off, I've took this off, but you see that link pipe there? That
EGR link, yeah.
Yeah, from the EGR valve over to the inlet.
Yeah.
No bolts in it.
No bolts in it
bolts
at all.
in
Was
it.
there a
Just
gasket
sitting.
under it?
There is a gasket, yeah,
Right.
but no bolts. It was pinched quite tight, but once you take the bolt out of the bracket and take the other end off, obviously it's loose. But you could, there's a small amount, you could just prise it slightly, but yeah, obviously when it's under pressure, that will...
Squeal?
Yes, so...
We're not saying that's definitely it though, are we? But...
We're not. But, so I've removed that fully to have a look in there, and look, that is pretty clogged up. So I'm going to take that EGR valve completely off and give it a thorough clean, find some bolts and put it all back together and try it.
Chris, chuck a scenario out here why somebody would leave those bolts out, because I know you're thinking the same as me.
Because it's blocked.
It's blocked and someone has undone them to relieve the pressure.
Yeah. Or, I mean, again, it could have been a part for something and they've been left out, but I can't see anyone's been near this that's never been a part by the look of it.
But we know this car has had...
We do know that.
It's had some action. I mean, you found a front panel bolt down by the alternator when we was doing the burnt wiring. So
you know yourself, when you're taking these apart, you can often tell if it's been apart and it didn't appear anything had been... Yeah, there's no, where your wiring harness is clipped in and people unclip them, it happens to us, the clips break, don't they, or they strain or they stretch. Everything looked perfect, as if, but you can get to those two bolts without taking, all you've got to take is the engine cover off.
It's been relieved,
you can get to
doesn't
those.
it?
So, yeah, probably. So, I'm going to go ahead and get that right off. We'll have a good look at it and clean it out.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably unlikely that we need to put the turbo in it.
Yeah. Well, that'd be nice, mate, wouldn't it?
So, yeah,
All
weird,
right.
isn't it? But there you go. That's a new one on me, but there you go.
Me as well.
Every day's a school day.
Every day's a school day. I'll let you continue on.
Right, mate.
As you can see, that EGR is tucked right down underneath there. You've got a couple of coolant lines on there and a few more 8mm bolts actually holding it in. But once that is out of the way as well, at least you can see right up on the inside of there of the turbo, and we can get in there with a little camera and just check to make sure there's nothing untoward in there. Now, we are leaning towards that this is definitely the issue, but I guess until we get deeper, we're never going to know. I'll get it out. So of course we run a CarVertical on this one, and it's going to be available very, very soon. So for a peace of mind here, you can see it as well. So CarVertical now also do that score, and it's 84 out of 100, this one. This suggests a history with only minor issues, good condition and solid buying potential. There's 2 ownerships found on this one. It is a 2017 2 litre, and damage there you can see is highlighted in yellow. So if there's any other issues, they will always be highlighted in yellow, and of course the good ones are highlighted in green. So no issues with the mileage, no issues with theft, no issues with the financial and legal. If we click onto the damage section on this one, it says we found 1 record found of this vehicle being marked as an insurance write-off. Scrolling a little bit further down, you can see on the 2nd 2025 this one was marked category N non-structural, and if you watch the previous video you'll see that it actually had a small fire down at the front of the engine. You've got your specs and equipment on here, your ownership, the timeline, which is one of my most favourite parts, because not only can you go through all of the ownership changes, you can also go through all of the MOTs, when it was on sale, and all of the MOT history. You've got your helpful tips and tricks on there as well, your market values, and everything else that you're going to need to know about your vehicle or a vehicle that you're potentially purchasing. I want to thank CarVertical for the continued support on the channel. To benefit from a nice little discount off your must-do check, use that code that's been displayed up on screen throughout this check from any browser, or hit the link in the description where it will automatically divert you to CarVertical and include that discount. That looks pretty fiddly and awkward to get to, actually, Chris.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's going to be fun getting the bolts back in, that's for sure. But there it is. And it just flows through there, and that's a little valve. Now, when I took it off, I've removed that off of there.
Yeah.
And I put a lot of pressure on there, and it was stuck.
Right.
Wouldn't move. So I've put that in there, and I just turned it backwards and forwards a little bit, and now
lovely.
That had properly stuck, but it needs a good clean out.
It does, doesn't it?
And this link pipe also wants a good clean out. So not blocked, just stuck. So
fingers crossed.
yeah, and I guess somewhat there's them. That's the 2 bolts that were missing out of it there.
No.
So they've obviously done that just to let it
breathe, and
I guess so.
And it's a shame when you get people that just bodge stuff like that. It's pointless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, mate, we'll let you get that cleaned up then.
Yep.
And then what's the plan? Get that bolted back on and try it?
Yeah, it's a shame. I'd like to test this really, because in the process of that being stuck, that tries to open and shut it as it cooked that. But I guess the only way we can tell is put it all back together
and give it a try.
Yeah, and try it. And if it doesn't work, it's going to need a new one of those, isn't it?
All right, mate. Well, we'll let you get it cleaned up, get it back together, and I'll run it out the road.
Torches on.
See what it's like. That's the light, because it was quite dark in the engine bay.
All right, mate.
All right, mate. I absolutely hate the EGR system on any of these vehicles. It absolutely stinks, and that thick grime. It's like a rock hard grease actually trying to get it out. And honestly, the smell of it is horrendous. Once you do get the thick stuff out, you can spray in there with some brake cleaner, and the thinner stuff just breaks down and comes out. Now that he has got that all cleaned up and releasing, it is time to put it back in. So that's just a reverse to taking it back out. You've got the bolts on there, you've got your coolant pipe, and of course you've got that main EGR pipe that had those 2 bolts originally missing. Little bit of a temporary hash together, would you call it?
I've not put the battery box in case I've got to take this all apart again. I've just slid the battery in there, and airbox on. So airbox is not bolted, and the fuel filter housing is loose. So that might rattle. You might have to hold that for us.
Okay, mate.
But you can see in there where I've put 2 new bolts now.
Yeah, you see that, mate. And you said once you cleaned it up, it was so free.
Push it with your thumb.
Oh, lovely.
Against the spring, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I shone the light up and looked at the turbo. It looked perfect.
Perfect. So, okay.
But it definitely sounded like it was a turbo gone, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it was screeching. Yeah, it was awful. And I plugged it in. It come up boost pressure, didn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Right, you ready?
Yeah, go on, mate. The old battery's getting a bit low.
Yeah. That sounds better.
It's gone, isn't it?
Can you hear that turbo?
Yeah,
Lovely.
go on. Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah.
Very rattly because of all this. Yeah, well done,
good.
mate.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
So rather than take that apart and clean out the EGR or fit a new one,
I took the bolts out.
just release the pressure. It's crazy though that I drove this for a whole day. Yes, I was nursing it.
Yeah.
I was very, very gingerly driving it because we'd just put all that back together.
Yeah.
And then the next day, when I booted it, that's when the engine lights
You see, that
come on.
pipe is quite rigid.
Yeah.
So it's got two bolts one end, 2 bolts that are missing this end, but it's got a middle bracket bolt
That holds
so
it
that
in place.
sort of holds it on there. So you can only just prise it apart with a little bit of give in that metal pipe. So it wasn't right off, was it?
No.
It was just making a whistle.
Just enough,
Just enough to make a whistle.
Yeah.
But all right, mate.
Right, well done, mate. So I guess you're going to now continue.
Yeah, I'll take that airbox and battery back out, put it together proper now.
Oh, nice. Because this is a nice car, Chris, isn't it? It's just...
That was the only fault, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, all right, mate.
All right, mate, we'll let you put that one back together.
Lovely.
So now it runs all right, we're going to put the whole lot together in one sitting. I say we, but it's actually Chris who's going to do it himself. So you've got the battery tray there, that's got to go in first. And then, of course, the battery can go in. You've got that crossbar that's got to go from one side to the other. There's just 2 13s, 2 each end of that, and then 2 on the other end. And then you've got a surround that goes around the battery once the battery's in. It's made up of 3 parts. It's a great idea, and it's so that you can get that large battery in the car and then slot the sections in after. Now that they're in, of course, you can bolt the battery down, bolt the airbox in. Now it's all back together. Let's take a look. Well, he's been busy there, guys, because it is all back together, mate.
Under tray, engine cover, that sort of stuff. Just want to run it.
Get it up to temperature.
Yeah, top it up with coolant.
So once you've got them bits on,
Yep.
can we take this for a
Yeah, for sure.
little go up
Yeah,
down
so
the yard?
I just want to start it up.
Yeah, go on, mate. Yeah, sorry. Certainly sounds nice, this one. Do you know, on the camera though, I played it back earlier, they sound terrible.
Yeah, don't
on the
forget this
camera.
that's got a big insulator goes on there.
Yeah.
Quietens them down quite considerable.
Let's just hope with you, well, it's going to have unseized that EGR, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
and no leaks around there.
I notice there's a little bit of coolant on the floor there, but that's the excess of where you've...
Yeah, so the EGR valve's got coolant pipes there, and the link pipe. So obviously I've had to take those hoses off. So I've put a little bit of coolant in it, but we let it get warm and top it up if it needs it.
You know what this means, don't you?
Go on, mate. What's
Another
this
one I'm going to have to road test for a little while.
Yes,
I'm running out of hands and feet.
not a silly amount, I don't think. But
No,
yeah, you're going to have to do a bit with it.
I live quite far away now, don't I? So I just run it home and back a couple of times.
And then
I've
it'll be
got
up for
parking
sale.
sensors, they're sensitive,
Yeah,
aren't
they want
they?
turning off, don't they?
Yeah, and then get it, like you say, mate, get it up sale. Well, I guess let's get it back together then and have a test of it up and down the yard.
Mate, that's it.
Let's do it. There was those couple of marks on the door in this one, so I've just got some thinners and decided to get it off. It was actually caused by Copart, if you remember, and we got a small refund from them, about 150 quid for a new mirror, but the mirror was actually okay. So once I clean that off, Chris has stuck the under tray back on, and then he's going to stick that foam pad back on the top of the engine, and of course the engine cover, and that's it. Make sure you don't miss Daisy here. If the light's going to come on, make it come on. Well, he definitely drove that, didn't he? And there was no boost issue there at all.
Yeah, it's fine, mate. Fine, isn't it?
No
Yeah,
lights.
no lights.
No boost issue at all.
No noise. I think it's over to you to road test it proper snag wise.
Well, it was, Chris, honestly, apart from that light,
I know.
it was bang on.
I know.
I mean, it has got one other problem, this car.
What's that?
It's got a clutch pedal.
Yeah, you don't like them, do you? No, you like an auto.
You get used to an auto, mate. You get used to an auto, don't you?
It's nice. You got auto van as well, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
So, but no, I think we fixed that.
Just
and
due to somebody.
Didn't have to spend a lot more money on it.
No, and it was due to somebody really just doing a bit of a bodge.
Yes.
Wasn't it? Right, leave this out then. I'll take this home tonight.
All right. Yeah, sounds like a
I know
plan.
the black one's in the background. Someone's going to mention it, but that's being picked up later. Yeah, this we're going to move into your shed.
Oh.
Yeah, your left shed.
Viva.
Yeah. So park this up for a sec.
Right.
Or leave it out here. I'll chuck tray plates in it. I'll take it home.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Scrap that. Can you hear it from in there? When someone's that's been ripped through there. How frustrating. Back on the ramp, boss.
Righto.
It's no big panic, but it's very, very annoying, that rattle on the exhaust. And it's just, they all pull through. I've seen quite a lot of them do it. And I just need to take the nuts off, put larger washers on, and then put the nuts back on. But there's actually 2 on the back, they're both knackered. 2 on the sides, they're both knackered. And of course, both of the front ones are no good as well. So 6 new washers on there should put a stop to it. Right, now we're there with it. So heat shield all done, pretty much all wrapped up. Chris, you just looked up the last video.
I did.
And that car's been sat there since...
Well, the last video was 24th of August.
24th.
So just after I came back from holiday, which was long before your holiday.
Yeah.
So,
and you had to look it up because you couldn't remember what we was going to ask for it.
No, and that car owed us 37 and a bit of change.
Yeah.
And we said we're going to ask £6,000 for it.
Cheap car.
That is very cheap car. That is well behind trade money.
Yeah, leaving enough in it for the next man.
Leaving enough in it for the next man.
Is a 2-wheel drive manual. Doesn't have a glass roof, but it's still a lovely little Range Rover.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to run backwards and forwards in that for the next 2 days. That will pop up on Instagram, probably by the weekend, as long as I don't have any issues with it. Mate,
I think we're there.
Into your spray booth quickly.
Yeah, go on.
I came in one morning, called Chris, wondered where he was, and last time I saw the HA Viva, he got me to tow it round.
You did, yes.
I'm going to include the bit of video. I always knew one day I'd drive this Vauxhall Viva. I just knew it. I always knew one day I'd be driving this Vauxhall Viva. Yeah. And you can see that was a couple of weeks ago. And then I'm walking in here one morning looking for him, and oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought he hasn't just started another project. He has, well, to be fair, the Model A is nigh on completion. So
yeah. And the Model A jumped the order that I was meant to be doing them, really.
Yeah. I must apologise for the flickering light. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
so, I kind of knew what I was getting into with this, but it is worse than I thought it was.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, if you have a look at that.
Yeah, you said it had a couple of patches, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, this chassis rail is the worst.
Is that brazed in?
That's been brazed in there. There's a piece there brazed, a piece there brazed. Look at this though.
Chris, I can't remember the last time I see steel brazed in.
No.
That was the Apprentice's day, wasn't it?
Yeah. All the way around here.
To be fair, you did say they used to rot apart, like.
Yeah, all the cars did, didn't they? But the seal is both ends. That end had been fiberglass. I've just chopped the fiberglass out.
Chris, I feel bad for
this
you.
This end is like, I mean, I don't know. There's half a dozen plates here. It literally is a patchwork, isn't it? If you have a look here, Rob.
You really thought this was a real nice solid one, didn't you? Well, to a degree.
Well, yes and no. I mean, The inner wings, the flitches are beautiful on it, but
oh yeah,
look, you can see someone's. But I have ordered new outer seals, which are available, and I've ordered the repair section. It's the bottom of the wing.
right.
So, but I'm going to have to make
Chassis rails.
new chassis rails, and also when you flip this car back the other way, where this chassis rail meets the floor has rotted.
Has there?
Yeah, so you can see all that is good.
Have you cleaned all this off with a whippy wheel?
No, with chisels and scraper, yeah.
And that's factory underseal,
Yeah,
is it?
I've taken the whole lot off.
And once you do this car, you'll never put underseal back on it, would you?
I don't know yet, to be honest. I may put.
That looks so much nicer
it won't-
painted.
Yeah, it will be all painted.
Yeah.
But I may put a coating on it first of
Try and
some
stop that
description.
flickering.
But yeah, so that is going to keep me occupied for
The foreseeable future.
quite a few evenings in here. But I've got my heater there ready.
Yeah.
I can't do a lot outside, as you know. I do a lot outside in the summer evenings. I can't do any of that this time of year, so so I'd like to think, get cracking with it and,
Over the winter.
yeah. But
Chris, can I ask? Sorry.
yeah, that's also that's
What are they?
that's bump stock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, meant to be.
Yeah. I could probably just about squeeze round there and show that bit of floor that you was just talking about on the other side of that chassis rail, no?
You can do.
Well, I probably don't want to get round there, do I? Mate.
It'll all come. I mean, I will film some of this, Rob, and this one is not as bad. This chassis leg, it's still got to be
Sorry, I
done.
zoomed in quite far there because I want to stop the flickering.
So I'm gonna template this one
Yeah.
to make a new one for that first.
What have I ordered for you?
You've ordered me a piece of 2mm plate to be folded, and then I'm going to make the chassis from that.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well done, mate.
Well,
I'll say that at the end.
yeah. Next time you see it, hopefully, you'll have a new chassis rail in it, but we'll see.
We'll definitely keep you guys updated. I know there's quite a big following for all your classic stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But this is, and I know I've said it, but this is the last big project I'm undertaking.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I ain't getting no younger, mate.
no, you're getting no younger, and all the time you're doing this, you're not enjoying them, are you?
No, that's right.
So, this is it, really.
All right, mate.
All right.
Onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
It can only get better from there, I'm sure.
Fortunately, most of my mechanical is done.
Yeah, it is. That was all done quite some time ago.
Yeah.
Will you link that video up here somewhere? Because
Yeah.
we even run the engine, I think.
No,
Did we
didn't
not?
run the engine, but the engine is all built up.
Mint,
The subframe,
yeah.
front subframe, all the brakes, all the steering rack, I refurbed everything, all new bushes, track rod ends, everything. Took the discs and had them on a lathe.
That's right,
Because I
yeah.
couldn't get new ones. Calipers all rebuilt. The whole lot is all like basically that subframe there, which is a drum brake
Yeah,
setup.
that's right,
And
yeah.
I wanted a disc brake.
Yeah.
So that complete setup, new shocks, everything is all ready to bolt in.
As is the back axle.
Engine,
Yeah.
gearbox, not yet, but back axle is. So rear springs, rear shocks, all new bushes. So everything like that. So I know this is a lot of work, but once I've done the underside and it's all painted, that's quite quick to bolt all that in.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And then start. And the top, as you know, is really straight car.
Yeah.
With hardly any. I mean, this front wing is the only bit of grot really around here. On the top side. I mean, I know that, but you know what I mean. It is what it is, isn't it?
But as disclaimer here, I definitely didn't do that.
That's I'm going to go as far as say that's the worst I've seen.
Really?
And then you.
It's not brilliant, is it?
I mean, I don't know. Have you looked?
No.
I mean,
It's worth a giggle.
I mean,
I don't even need to put a joke in the video
I can roll
today.
it back over a bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty bad,
Oh,
Rob. isn't it?
dear, yeah. Oh dear, dear, dear.
But there you go.
All right, mate, we'll keep up the good work.
I'm committed now.
You're committed. So a nice achievement there done on the Range Rover, and lots of work for Chris to do on the Viva. Now he's done that whole Viva start to finish by himself, of course. He likes to do it all himself. And he done the engine, done all the suspension previously. Like he said, the gearbox, he wants to get that overhauled. If there's anyone out there that fancies overhauling Chris's gearbox, unless you really want to do it yourself.
No, I did reach out to, I can't remember the name, I think they're around the M25 somewhere.
Yeah.
Hardy Transmissions, was it? They're on Instagram and all that. I reached out to them, but I didn't have a reply. They seem to do gearboxes for classic cars, so if anyone knows of anyone like them,
yeah.
They're a simple little gearbox, aren't they? They're only about that
Tiny,
big,
yeah.
tiny little thing.
That is the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, of course, we would appreciate that thumbs up. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It is completely free of charge. And if you've got a car that you want to sell us, whether it's been crashed, if somebody's just run into you, you will always get the first chance to buy your car back from the insurance company before it goes off to auction. Quite a lot of people have sent me listings for their cars that are already at Copart. What we're getting at here is we want to buy them from you before they get to Copart, and buy them for what you want to get for them and give you the extra money on top rather than the auction company. There's an email down below in the description, and it's sales, SRUK@gmail.com. Don't forget, if you want a chance to buy one of our cars, you need to be following us on Instagram at Salvage Rebuilds. We'll see you all very, very soon in the next one. The welding on Chris's Viva is a joke.